Hello, this is Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews on Steam, and today we're going to review Guns and Stories Bulletproof VR. Now, this is a game that's rated very positive on Steam, and I was not a big fan. In fact, I'm still not a big fan of this game. I did have an issue with the game. There was a problem with Act 3 when the game received the big update. I brought the issue to the dev's attention, and he fixed it the very next day. So I do think the dev is a really good guy. He's working hard on this game to fix all the issues with it, and through early access and whatnot, they added more of the acts and made this a complete game experience. So kudos to the dev for making a full game from early access and official release and making it really well polished. So as far as the development of this game, I am a big fan of the dev. I do think they did a good job with what they had. Unfortunately for me, I'm just not a big fan of the shooting gallery type of gameplay this game has. It's a little too arcadey, and that's okay. I like arcade shooting gallery. It just gets a little too repetitive for me, for my taste. A lot of people like the story. I wasn't a big fan of the story myself. It's okay. I didn't have a problem with the story. I just didn't think it was a good story. I was more tepid on the story. It's really the gameplay, though, that brought it down for me. I did like the Western theme. I thought it ran smoothly. It looked nice. But it just seemed like the fights, the battles, went a little too long. If you know what I mean. Like you're shooting enemies, and then the same one comes again, and then the same one comes again, and then more of the same come again. And it's just those in between the different acts and different cutscenes. It seems like it takes a little bit too long, where you're just constantly hitting that trigger button. Right now, I did beat the game on normal difficulty. My playtime says it was 2 hours. I'm not sure if that's correct. This game might be a little longer than 2 hours. But basically, the game consists of 3 acts. There's also a bonus level. I believe the bonus levels are just a series of challenges, really. Really more of a wave shooter than the first 3 acts, which is like a story shooting gallery type of shooter. There are some options. I did turn down the music, though. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the music. It does fit the theme of the game, though. So let me just rephrase it. It's not that I hate the music. It's just that I thought it was too loud. Okay, I don't have a problem with the music. But yeah, this game normally retails for $20, and I think that is a price point for what it is, even though it's well polished. To me, the normal price should have been $10. I actually paid $5 for this game on an Oculus sale, so that's why I do have the Oculus Store version versus the Steam version. I think it is on sale for $10 on Steam right now, and I'm going to play some of this game so you can get a better look for yourself, see if this is a game that interests you. Those are some of the guns that you do play along the 3 different acts, and each act does have different chapters in it. So let's go ahead and start with Act 1. The story of Joe. We are gonna go ahead and do this one. Stage 1. So as you see, there's 3 stages to the act. So yeah, you can either shoot the projectiles or dodge within your play space. Although I find that you really don't need to dodge. Maybe the last. Let's go ahead and skip this. You do have popcorn and you can eat it. But I'm just going to skip the story part. Sorry, I just want to go straight to the gameplay.
And so it began. Those 3 I took down right away.
Triple kill.
Grandpa, you've got a glass in your hand?
And a bottle right there.
This game would have been a lot more fun if you had to drink every time you shoot. That would have been a game I probably would have enjoyed a lot more. So as you see, you have this old-timey gun. And yeah, you can dodge bullets. But you see, this is what I don't like.
Grandpa, were you not supposed to reload the revolver?
Of course not. This is Hollywood, kid.
Grandpa, it looks like you're trying to trick me.
Oh, yeah? Well, no victim, no crime, kid.
See, sometimes I shoot bullets, the projectiles coming right at me without even really wanting to. So let me get a little bit behind cover
Grandson,
here.
that day my heater lit 'em up like the sky on the 4th of July.
So you see, you're just
Why,
pressing
whatever
trigger,
do you mean, Grandpa? When you make jokes
and
like
you can
that,
see the bullets
I
come out
don't
of the
understand
gun.
you,
It doesn't
Grandpa.
feel real.
Oh, don't worry,
the impact
kid.
of these guns just doesn't.
I stopped
You don't feel the
understanding
impact
myself
of shooting.
way back when I
There's
was
no
16.
recoil on this gun.
Okay, you're right. Keep on going.
You can just keep on hitting the trigger.
Cover me!
Oh,
Hey, nerd. Oh. Enemy to your left, kid.
Go, go, go! Move out!
so you see, you just spam,
Down the middle, son.
and you can see the bullets coming out. Some of the bullets will bend. Let me see if I can make the bullets bend. I think it might be on the submachine
During
gun that
my
the bullets
younger
actually
years,
bend.
my reflexes were as good and fast
So you can
as a
just- you can
leopard
just
hunting
spam.
his prey.
And that's exactly the reason why you had them 7 kids. Right,
And
Grandpa?
some of them are just
Because
bullet
of them
sponges,
cat-like
require lots of
reflexes?
trigger pull.
Did it finally get through to you that no bullets of yours could take me down? Common, come get some of this.
And my trigger finger already hurts from shooting so much. It's comical how much I got shooting this thing.
Enemy down!
Oh, where did that come from?
Yes, there were so many of them, and my barrels were red hot.
Barrels? You said my favorite revolver, not revolvers.
Take a good long look at me, kid. I have 2 hands, don't I? That means
So now
two
both my
pistols,
fingers are gonna
kid.
hurt. Congratulations, you got a new weapon, Bill's S revolver. Both loyal friends Bill, whichever never parted. With which he never parted. Press triggers on both hands to give the enemy a good portion of lead. Okay.
Felt good.
Gone down!
Where am I getting shot from? Oh. So you see, some enemies are just bullet sponges. And so you're
This is
just
all you
spamming the
got?
trigger. You can see the bullets coming out again, reflecting the impact of firing the weapon. I like the world, the environment looks really good. And the enemies don't look bad. Their physics though is pretty awful. When you're shooting them, when they're dying. The ragdoll physics.
Double kill.
And it's just not realistic to see all this. It looks like ping pong balls, they don't look like guns, you know.
Double kill.
I do like the cartoony look of the world. The western themed cartoon world.
Double kill.
I even like the creativity of the bad guys, you know, wearing like shoulder pads, wearing a face mask. Oh. I'm dozing off because I'm not even
You're
paying
the
that much
tough
attention.
guys around here, huh? I feel much better after taking you down.
It's a little
Double
bit.
kill.
It's a little bit too much. And you see the game so far has just been a test of
Enemy
my
to your left,
eyesight
kid.
versus anything else.
Double kill.
Go, go, go!
Triple kill.
And this level wasn't annoying at first. It's like, okay, this could be a little funny, and even if it's a little silly and not realistic, but it just goes on for too long. This is madness. Like, you need a little rest from pushing that trigger.
Move out! Move out!
Double kill.
And after a point, you just stop. There's just so many, you just stop dodging. You
Coming
don't
into
care
my
about
town
dodging.
was the biggest
You
mistake
just want to
you've
get
ever
rid of,
made.
kill them as fast as possible. Wow, this one takes a lot of.
Damn.
Cover me!
Triple kill.
Ooh, wow.
Double kill.
God.
Double kill.
Oh,
the
my
last
fingers
enemy was
actually
hit.
hurt right now.
He fell to the ground like a pencil playing the banjo. And they lived happily ever after.
Grandpa, what about Charlotte and Joe?
Oh, all right. Just hand me that next bottle, kid.
Okay, so I'm glad it's over because my finger was really starting to hurt. And as you can see, I didn't do too well. That's fine. I wasn't really trying all that hard. But this is an indication of the gameplay. This pattern does repeat itself. Although the different acts, the different stages do look different. The gameplay really doesn't change up all that much. You do have like some drones later on that shoot you from the sky. That is a little change up. But you know, for the most part, you do have big melee guys running at you. And then you have your snipers getting behind cover, and then you have, you know, you can get behind these barrels, other levels, you can get behind walls, etc. So the formula really doesn't change. There are some boss fights that do change it up a bit, but yeah, a lot of this gameplay is just shooting that trigger for getting your trigger finger tired. Some of the guns later on do help. You know, having the shotgun, having the repeater, it does help it tremendously, but a lot of this game is using these handguns, which you do have to hit that trigger button a lot. Anyways, my review for this game is buy it on deep sale. Because if I had to, at normal price $20, if I had to rate it, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. It's just mediocre. At sale price, at the $5 that I got it, I'd give it a 6.5 maybe, because there is very good content here. There is a lot. There's a nice story. I wasn't a big fan of it, but there is nice story that does go somewhere. The tall tale that Grandpa's telling his little boy, and yeah, it's a nice little adventure in VR, something that we don't get too much of. And the game looks good. It runs smoothly. There's no issue with the game as far as that. But yeah, I would say if you're interested in this, get it on sale. If it doesn't look interesting to you though, you might want to pass, because what I showed right now is pretty representative of the majority of the gameplay. I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. If you like my video, please subscribe. Don't forget to like and comment, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.